Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 19 on the Wilderness Wildlands series for Farming Simulator 25. My name is Free Machine Gaming, and welcome, welcome back. Hope you guys doing great. I hope you guys doing awesome, and I hope you guys doing fantastic, because I am as usual. Okay, as you can see up in the right-hand corner, we are now at March. We are still 1 month away from our canola being ready. So we don't have any canola to sell, but we do have some milk to sell. I do want to show you guys one thing real quick. We'll get up here, turn this on. We have not done this in a while. So as you can see, this is what we've got going on here. We've got a lot of the fields planted in canola. Canola up here, canola. You can see where we left off with our, we brought in one piece of equipment because I wanted to do away with the wood chips altogether. So I brought in the Black Sheep Modding Trek 600, so it doesn't have the wood chip thing on it, but we have to cut down the trees by hand because of the fact that it doesn't count the trees when you do it the other way. And I've decided that where I clear the trees, instead of painting grass, I'm just going to paint the grass texture. Just so it is. So we got canola over here, and as you can see, we've finished. We've went ahead and created this field here, and I'm not going to lime it and everything because it's only grass, and we're ready to go for here. I need to roll that, but I can't roll it yet because I forgot. So anyways, episode 19. So we're going to sell some stuff, as you can see. Now, I wanted to clear some things up real quick. When I had stated last episode that, I got to shut this off. There we go. We'll get this here. Remember how I told you I wanted $25,000 in the bank every month? I wanted to clear that up because what I meant by that was I'm trying to avoid going any negative numbers, but that's not a rule. We don't have to have that. If we do go into negative numbers, we go into negative numbers. But I was trying to make sure that we didn't. That was where I came up with the 25,000 from, just because I want to try to stay out of it. So we had 55,000, and in 2 months, we still got 8139. So we did pretty good as far as that goes. But I wanted to clear that up because many of you guys were confused about why I was trying to keep the 25,000 in there every day when that's not a prerequisite. Because many people that are really close to me, they play it where they make sure that they're paying their loan off, and they go from there, and they don't care so much about going into negative numbers as long as their loan is paid off. But I'm trying to, we still have, I wanted to show you guys, we still have $6,050,000 loan. And as you can see, in the month of March, we haven't done anything. But property maintenance is almost pretty close to $1,000 per day. And on our stuff here, we also have, I have to go here. We also have 3 more months, and then it's actually 4. 3 months, and then they'll have their babies, their calves, and then we can just purchase, and then we'll start making it. As you can see, we have 60,000 milk to sell. So we've got a lot of things to sell here. We're going to sell some manure and things like that. Not a lot of crop work going on today, with the exception of we're going to probably mow this little green field over here, this little small field over here, and see. So that's why I said, as long as I can have 25,000 in the bank, so I don't go negative numbers, but I don't have to. I'm not obligated to, if you know what I mean. Also, we are going to sell all our manure, so I'm going to go over here once we're done, and I have to do this now. I don't know why this fell. Oh, I know why it fell. Excuse me. Will I hiccup in your ear? That was weird. There we go. Let's see, B. There we go. Because once we get that 60,000, we're going to sell that. We're going to sell some slurry. What do we end up with slurry for the day? For 2 months. Slurry is 104,000. So that's what we're going to sell. And if we have enough time, there we go. Like I said, I'm not as worried about, especially once we get the next cows. Once we get the next round of cows, and then I won't worry about putting the money or keeping the money where we need to. But that's what it is. And then we're going to come over once these are all filled, and we are going to go ahead and mow this down here and then roll it, and we'll be good to go. We also have 650,000 liters. And we remember we started with 650,000 in here, and in 6 months we still got 329,000. So, but we're going to start using more of it. So we got to keep going with it, keep going. I'd like to start maintaining 1 million liters in there. There we go. So there we go. That's all the manure for that. And then we head over to the shop. I'll also show you on the way to the shop what we did off camera, so you guys can know. I try to stay as transparent as I can. Now we can actually get through here. I went ahead and cleared around this field and around the other field so that all of our fields can now be taken care of. See, I opened this wide open here, created this little road so we can get in here. And I went all the way around it with the trees, so we can actually harvest this when we're ready. I can't wait till this. So we've officially got 7 fields planted with canola. I think I can do this now and turn this on. Yes, I can. Okay, so we got 1 canola there. See, I went all the way around the field here. 1 canola. Then we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So when they're ready and they're starting to go, we're going to start it. And then the next crop I've decided is going to be something very special. Let's go here, 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 and get out of here, and then hit here. That way we turn it off. So on, why can't I get in there now? I'll do this then. On PC we can hit the we can set it up where the flight's always on, and then we just hit J on the keyboard to turn it on and off. So 105,000 liters of manure in one day is absolutely epic. So this may be a little shorter video. Depends on how long it takes us to do the things that we need to do. Plus I'm setting you guys up. So happy Thursday, and I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, happy Thursday to you all, and I'm just trying to drive around and break everything here. And then the next video will come out on Saturday, and then next week, guys, then we're back to the videos every single day again. So there's our manure. Let's see how much we make for this. Won't be much. Only be like 4,000 or 5,000 if we get that. But we make enough manure every single month now to 4,500. And then this is the big one here. There we go. Clear my throat there. Now we know I had 31,000. We went to 8, so we can pay off some. This is 2 months now, so it looks like we can pay off. We were at 55. Let's pay off $10,000 on our loan. Go here, finances, and we'll pay back 10,000 there. So now we can at least feel like that we're moving a little bit, and we'll try to keep the 52,000 there, because remember, when we come back on Saturday, it will be 2 months. And hopefully by Saturday when we come back for the next video, we can purchase our cows, or not, we won't purchase our cows, but we can start harvesting, because it's been a long haul. It's been, as you can see, we're officially in year number 3 now. And now we're going to put this, we're going to go sell our slurry, and that'll give us a little bit more. So, hey, $10,000 on a loan. So we've officially paid off. We were at, I think, 35,000 that we had paid off. So we're at $45,000 we've paid off so far, which is, hey, it's a start. It's a start. We're getting there. Like I said, if we could sell the manure, or sell the tree, or the wood chips from the trees, we'd be millionaires. We'd be probably billionaires by now, because there's quite a few trees. Also, I wanted to show you guys statistics. Let's go here. Here we are now at 1,900 trees, 32 hours and 51 minutes. You can see how much fertilizer I've used, how many seeds I've used, how much fuel I've used. It's crazy, absolutely insane. Work hectares. So we have right now pretty close to 700 acres, which is pretty cool. That's pretty neat. But only cultivated. We've only created 32 acres. No, we got about 32 acres. Yeah, we've got not bad. But anyways, let's sell this. I don't know the exact number. But then we want to finish off camera. We're going to finish over in that section. I got certain sections I'm working on with trees. Then once the farm is all cleared out around, then we can start picking our corner and just clearing it where we need to. But with that machine from Black Sheep Modding, I have to take the chainsaw and cut them down. You guys have seen me do that hundreds of times. So that doesn't have to be shown on camera. So we'll get this done, and then we'll take our forage harvester and mow up that field, and then we'll roll it, and that should be just about the episode. So we can still do a little bit of farm work, as long as we keep things going here. I got to get that done too. Huh, whoa. There we go. So like I said, these don't pay a lot. The slurry manure don't pay a lot. That's why I'm like, okay, what's going on? No, we're not going to make enough to pay back another piece of the loan. So we're going to have to leave it right there, which is where we were for the 2 days last time. So we should be right around $8 grand for the next day. And we should be able to, going forward, we should be able every 2 months that we come back. But remember, we're only going to do that for one more day because I got to get to Saturday. And then next week, we're tedding and stuff like that. So we can actually go back to making videos every single day if we wanted. Or if you guys like it, we'll just keep it on every other day. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, so we're in year 3 already. I can't believe that. That's crazy. All right. Drop this stuff off and go start mowing. Is there anything in here? I don't think there's anything in my silo, is there? No, silo is empty. Whoa. How'd I get inside that? That's pretty cool. I ended up inside the machine. Only on Furious videos. That's it. There. Park this bad boy, grab our harvester, and go from there. Now with that pressure washer there, I got to park like over here. Otherwise, I jump in the pressure washer. Whoa. Am I still on 4x speed? I want to see something. Because I'm like jumping all over the place really crazy fast. Yeah. I think I am. I don't know. Just got to make sure I'm not sprinting like crazy. All right, now we're gonna grab this. All right, I gotta figure this out. Oh, you know what? I gotta go like this. Where's my running speed 4x? Just seems like crazy. That's it's nice when you're running across the map, but not so much when you're doing. Why can't I get into the vehicles now? My get into the vehicles button doesn't work. All right, so right straight across. In fact, we can go right here through here. Start right on the field here. There we go. Oh, so anyways, the other thing I've decided is, and starting next week, guys and gals, and anybody else who's watching this, we are picking up our second series. So I'm going to be looking for the rest of the week and over the weekend to pick a nice little map that we can do our ultra realistic series on. So we'll have the 2 series, and then when this map is done, which means you know what our goals were in the beginning, we want to make money from our cows. We added the slurry manure because, hey, you know, what do you do? What was I going to say? Yeah, so, and we want every tree done on the map. But then when we're done with this map, we're going to go to backcountry, but we're going to also have a ultra-realistic series going at the same time. So I want to make sure that map is no logging whatsoever on it, and we're going to do it as ultra-realistic. The only thing I won't do now is I won't play in-cab because I think it takes away from it. I think you guys want to be able to see like this. But we're going to go realistic speeds. We're going to go realistic times. We're going to go realistic everything on that series. But we're not going to play it in cap, if you know what I mean. Because, like I just stated, I tried it a few times, and it seems to take away from the ambiance. Like here, you guys can see me harvesting and stuff. So that's what I want to do. You know, that way I can explain, teach all that stuff. And we'll always have the 2 series going. And then and we'll put out 3 videos each when I can do them every day. Now, that series will be like 40 to 45 minute long videos. So it'll be a little bit longer, but still not crazy long. But this one will always be right around the 20-minute mark. Just because it seems to be exactly what we need for this series. So, there we go. This is a little tiny field. The only reason I did it is so we could do some kind of field work. And then go from there. So it'd be a little bit shorter video, I think. Well, actually, we still got to roll it. We just hit the just getting ready to hit the 16-minute mark now, so be perfect timing. I like it if you crank it, it tips it. It's kind of neat. You still get a pretty good turning radius. All right, let's set the cruise control on that, so we can talk away. But I need to find the right map for the other one, because we want to have, and I will take suggestions too. But I think what I'll do is I'll give you guys choices. I think in the community page. But I want to make sure that the fields are not super huge, but I don't want them super tiny either, like this. Otherwise, because when you're going realistically, you want to kill some time being able to harvest and being able to do the things you need to do, that sort of thing. That will be, I think I might do a realistic lease-only series. That's kind of cool, too. You guys get a chance, make sure you guys are checking out my main man, Russell, over there on YouTube, Russell Whitlock. He just put out a video or a series where he's going to be doing as much as he can by hand, because another good friend of the channel, AK, had expressed what he was looking for in the game, and I agree. So we're all looking for more things to do that are hands-on, so that you feel like you're running your farm. Like right now, as you guys stated, the machine heads, when I say it in the beginning, I did that because Farming Simulator 25, 22, 19 is all about the machines. It's all about the brands. It's all about everything. And it kind of fit my name, you know. So it was kind of, it incorporated my name, and as well as my, the feeling I have for the games. Like, it's all about, and I've noticed this with a lot of people, that a lot of people play Farm Sim with certain brands. And they play with like, for example, if they're on an American map, they have to play with, like, John Deere or Case. If they're on European, they can use New Holland, they can use Fiagre, they can use that. You know what I mean? So I've already dispelled that myth anyways about that. But that's where I kind of came up with it. It's, it's in my name. Many of you know why my name is that way. But, it incorporated that, but it also incorporated my feelings. Like, this game is all about machines. It really is. What kind of forage harvester you're using, what kind of this, what kind of that, and it's all about machines. So it all worked out. But shout out to AK and Russell for noticing that I start to incorporate stuff in when I do it. So pretty cool. Get this, and then we'll grab the roller and roll it, even if we have to finish it off camera. Because it's weird, because even though I only have a 5.7 meter header and the Big M was 13 meters, I don't have to go back over and pick it up. Now, I can do the same thing with the Big M, but it's a little trickier. This is absolutely realistic. I've real cropped grass before. You don't get nearly the thing that you need, the yield. So, anyways, we're at the 19-minute mark. We went ahead and sold our stuff. We got enough money now to go through the 2 months. We mowed a little bit of grass here. I'll roll it off camera. And then I might mow it again, and I'm not quite sure, to get through the rest of this day. But I can't wait to get to the harvest. There we go. What do we get? Only 50,000 off that little tiny field. So there we go. Keeps making TMR. That's what we got to do. All right. So on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves. Look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding ding bell to get notified when Fury drops a video. Shout out to Outlaw. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all. And I will catch you guys right back here Saturday. We got to wait a couple more days because it's been a busy week. But after, let's throw that around. After Saturday's video, then we can start coming back every day if we need to. Like I said, next week is it's still grass work, but it's mostly done with machines. So, all right, guys, let me park this, and I will get you guys out of here. And have a great one, everybody. All right, shut that down, and I will catch you guys later on the flip side. Have a great one, everybody.